Ngobrol Inggris?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the YNI podcast. I am so happy you are here with us today. My name is Sarah.
And hello from me, too. I'm Walter. It's great to see you all again. Or, well, hear you all again.
That's right, Walter. You can't see us, but you can definitely hear us. Today, we have a very special topic. It is something everyone loves, but not everyone has enough of. Can you guess what it is?
Let me think. Is it pizza?
Well, pizza is great, but no, it's not food today. Think about your day. You work, you study, you clean your house, you sleep, and then what do you want?
Oh, I know now. It's free time.
Yes, exactly. Today, we are talking about free time. How do you spend it? What does it mean to you? And how can we use our free time to practice English?
This is a perfect topic for language learners because when you relax, your brain works better. If you are stressed, learning is hard. But if you are happy and relaxed, learning is easy.
Absolutely. So before we start, we want to invite all our listeners to just relax. Find a comfortable place. Maybe sit on your sofa, or maybe you are walking in the park. Just take a deep breath. Don't worry about understanding every single word. Just listen to the conversation. Enjoy the rhythm of the English language.
That's good advice. Sometimes students try too hard. They listen and think, oh no, I didn't understand that word. But really, it's okay. Just enjoy the story. Today, Sarah and I will talk like friends. We will share our ideas, maybe tell some funny stories, and learn together.
Exactly. So are you ready, Walter? Do you have any free time right now?
Well, technically, I am recording this podcast, so I am working. But in my heart, I feel free because I love talking to you, Sarah, and I love talking to our listeners.
Aw, that is so sweet, Walter. Okay, let's dive into our main discussion. What is free time? So, Walter, let's start with the basics. What does free time mean to you? Is it just time when you are not working?
That is a good question. I think free time is more than just not working. For me, free time is time when I can choose what to do. When I am at work, my boss tells me what to do. When I am studying, my teacher tells me what to do. But in my free time, I am the boss.
I love that idea. I am the boss of my free time. That sounds powerful. So it is about freedom.
Yes, exactly. Freedom to read a book, freedom to watch a movie, or even freedom to do nothing at all. Sometimes doing nothing is the best activity. What about you, Sarah? What is your definition?
For me, free time is time for my hobbies. You know, things that make me feel alive. During the week, I'm very busy. I wake up early, I go to the gym, I work, I cook dinner, I clean the kitchen. By 8 p.m., I'm tired. My brain is full.
Oh, I know that feeling. Your brain is like a computer with too many tabs open. It starts to slow down.
Yes, exactly like that. So my free time is usually on the weekend. On Saturday morning, I don't set an alarm clock. I wake up naturally. Then I make a slow coffee. I sit by the window and just look outside. That is my favorite free time moment. No phone, no emails, just coffee and silence.
That sounds wonderful, very peaceful. I think many people forget to just be. We always want to be busy. We think if we are not busy, we are lazy. But resting is important.
Yes, resting is not lazy. Resting is necessary, like charging your phone battery. If your battery is at 1%, you cannot use the phone. You need to plug it in. Our bodies are the same. We need free time to charge our batteries.
That is a great comparison. So, Sarah, when you have this free time on Saturday, what do you actually do? Do you have specific hobbies?
Well, it changes. Sometimes I like to be active. I might go for a long walk in the forest near my house. I listen to birds and look at the trees. It helps me clear my mind. Other times I like to be creative. I enjoy painting. I'm not a professional artist, you know. My paintings are, let's say, interesting.
Interesting is a nice word. Does it mean they are bad?
Maybe a little bit, but it doesn't matter. The goal is not to make a masterpiece. The goal is to enjoy the process, mixing the colors, moving the brush, making a mess. It makes me happy. What about you, Walter? What are your hobbies?
Well, I'm a bit different. I like to learn new things in my free time. I know, that sounds like work. But for me, learning is fun. Recently, I started learning how to cook Italian food.
Oh, really? Italian food is delicious. What have you made?
Last weekend, I tried to make pasta from scratch. Making the dough with flour and eggs. It was harder than I thought. The dough was too sticky. It was everywhere, on my hands, on the table, even on my shirt.
Oh no, did you make a big mess?
A huge mess, but it was fun. And finally, the pasta tasted amazing. So for me, free time can be productive. I like to finish a project. When I finish cooking something new, I feel proud.
That is a good point. Some people like to relax completely, like watching TV. Others, like you, like to do something productive. Is one way better than the other?
I don't think one is better than the other. It depends on your personality and how you feel that day. Sometimes after a very hard week, I just want to lie on the sofa and watch a comedy movie. I don't want to cook or learn anything. I just want to laugh and eat popcorn.
Me too. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, sometimes doing nothing is the most productive thing you can do for your mental health.
Let's talk about the different ways people spend their free time. I think there are three main groups. First, there are the relaxers. These people love to rest. They watch Netflix, they sleep, they take long baths.
I am definitely in that group sometimes, especially in winter when it's cold and rainy outside. The best thing is to stay inside with a warm blanket and a good book.
Yes, reading is a classic relaxing activity. What is the second group?
The second group is the socializers. These people love to be with others. In their free time, they call friends, they go to parties, they play sports in a team, or they go to cafes to talk. They get energy from other people.
That is true. Introverts get energy from being alone, and extroverts get energy from being with people. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I like seeing my friends, but after 2 or 3 hours, I need to go home and be quiet.
Same here. So what is the third group?
The third group is the creators or learners. These are people who use free time to build something or learn a skill, like gardening, coding, writing a blog, or learning a new language, like English.
Yes, and actually, listening to this podcast is a great way for our listeners to be in the learner group during their free time. Maybe they are driving to work or washing dishes or exercising at the gym. They're using their free time to improve their English.
That makes me very happy to hear. But Sarah, I have a question. Do you think it is possible to have too much free time?
That is an interesting question. I think, yes, it is possible. If I have too much free time and I don't have a plan, I start to feel bored. Then I might start scrolling on my phone for hours, looking at social media, watching short videos, clicking on everything.
Oh, yes, the phone trap. I do that too. Suddenly 1 hour has passed and I don't remember what I watched. I feel a little bit guilty.
Exactly. So having free time is good, but we need to use it wisely. We don't need to be productive every second, but we should do things that make us feel good afterwards.
So maybe the key is balance? A mix of relaxing, socializing, and creating?
I think so. On Saturday, maybe I relax in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I meet a friend for coffee, socializing. And in the evening, maybe I paint or read a book. Creating or learning. A nice mix.
That sounds like a perfect day. Sarah, sometimes people say, I don't have any free time. Is that true? Or do we just not manage our time well?
Well, life is very busy for many people. Parents with young children, people with 2 jobs, students with lots of homework. For them, free time is very rare. But even if you only have 15 minutes, that is free time. You can use those 15 minutes to breathe, to listen to music, or to call a friend.
That is a very important point. You don't need 5 hours. Even 15 minutes is valuable. It is a small break for your brain.
Yes, and for our English learners, 15 minutes of listening to English every day is better than studying for 2 hours once a week. Consistency is key.
Consistency is key. I like that phrase. It means doing a little bit often is better than doing a lot one time.
Exactly. So, listeners, if you only have 15 minutes on the bus, put on your headphones and listen to us. That is your free time well spent.
Okay, Sarah, we have talked a lot about free time. Now let's do something fun. Let's learn some idioms.
Oh, I love idioms. Idioms are phrases where the meaning is different from the literal words. They make your English sound more natural.
Yes, today we will share 3 to 5 idioms related to free time and daily life. We will explain them simply and give examples. Are you ready?
Ready? Let's start with the first one. This is a very common one. To kill time.
To kill time? Does this mean we are hurting time?
No, of course not. Time cannot be hurt. To kill time means to do something while you are waiting for something else to happen. You do an activity just to make the time pass faster.
Ah, I understand. For example, if I am at the airport and my flight is in 3 hours, I might read a magazine or drink a coffee to kill time.
Perfect example. Or, I arrived early for the meeting, so I played a game on my phone to kill time. It is usually for short periods when you are bored and waiting.
Great. Okay, my turn. The second idiom is to recharge your batteries.
We actually used this idea earlier in the show.
Yes, we did. This idiom means to rest and relax so that you have energy again. Imagine your body is a battery. When you work hard, your battery goes down. When you take free time, you recharge it.
Can you give us an example sentence, Walter?
Sure. I worked very hard all week. This weekend, I'm going to the countryside to recharge my batteries. It means I will rest there so I can work well next week.
Excellent. Now here's a funny one. The third idiom is to have a lot on your plate.
Does this mean I have a lot of food?
Literally, yes. But figuratively, it means you are very busy. You have many problems or many tasks to do. If you have a lot on your plate, you probably don't have much free time.
Ah, I see. So if someone asks me to go to the cinema, but I have 3 exams and a big project, I can say, "Sorry, I can't go. I have too much on my plate right now."
Exactly. It's a polite way to say, I am too busy.
Okay, I have one more. This is a very positive idiom, to let your hair down.
Ooh, this is a fun one. To let your hair down means to relax completely and behave freely. Usually it means after a period of serious work or formal behavior, you finally relax and have fun.
Like at a party?
Yes. Imagine you wear a strict uniform at work every day. On Friday night, you go to a dance party with your friends. You dance, you laugh, you forget your worries. That is letting your hair down.
I like that image. Example, after the final exam, the students went out to dinner to let their hair down.
Perfect. And maybe one more simple one. Time flies.
Time flies. This means time passes very quickly, especially when you are having fun.
Yes. Have you ever talked to a friend for what you thought was 20 minutes, but then you looked at the clock and it was 2 hours later?
All the time, especially when we record this podcast. I feel like we just started, but we've been talking for 15 minutes already. Time flies when you are having a good conversation.
Exactly. So let's review our idioms quickly for our listeners. To kill time means to do something while waiting. To recharge your batteries means to rest and get energy. To have a lot on your plate means to be very busy. To let your hair down means to relax and have fun freely. Time flies means time passes very quickly.
Try to use one of these idioms this week. Maybe send a message to a friend in English and say, "I have too much on my plate," or "Let's go out and let our hair down this weekend."
Great idea! Using idioms makes you sound more fluent and confident.
Wow, Sarah, we talked a lot about free time, from what free time means to our personal hobbies, to balancing rest and productivity, and even some cool idioms.
Yes, it was a wonderful conversation. I hope our listeners enjoyed it too. Remember, free time is a gift. Don't waste it all on worrying or scrolling through your phone. Use it to do things you love.
And remember, learning English can be part of your free time. It doesn't have to feel like school. Listen to podcasts, watch movies in English, sing songs, or talk to friends. Make it fun.
That is the secret. If you enjoy the process, you'll learn faster. So here's our challenge for you this week. Find 30 minutes of free time, turn off your notifications, put away your to-do list, and do something in English that you truly enjoy. Maybe listen to this episode again or watch a cartoon in English.
Yes, cartoons are great for learners. The language is simple and clear.
Exactly. We want to thank you so much for spending your free time with us today. We know you have many choices, and we are honored that you chose the Y&I podcast.
Thank you, everyone. Your support means a lot to us. If you like this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. Help them recharge their batteries with some good listening practice.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. We have many more topics coming soon. We will talk about travel, food, culture, and more interesting stories.
Before we go, Sarah, do you have any plans for your next free time?
Well, after this recording, I think I will follow my own advice. I'm going to make a cup of tea, sit on my balcony, and just watch the clouds. I need to recharge my batteries. What about you, Walter?
I think I will try to make that Italian pizza again. Hopefully, this time the dough stays on the table and not on my shirt.
Good luck, Walter. Let us know how it turns out.
I will. Okay, everyone, that's all for today. Remember, time flies, so enjoy every moment.
Take care of yourselves, keep practicing, and stay curious.
See you next time on the Y&I podcast.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.